What's most disappointing about a game like tonight?
I feel like you played well enough to win, but had nothing to show for it, and just some untimely defensive breakdowns that led to some open threes down the stretch. Early in the game couldn't get a rebound. Just defensively, we didn't, together as a unit, didn't do enough to give ourselves a chance down the stretch.
How do you win a game when you're minus 20 in rebound? What does it take to overcome that?
Pretty much perfect basketball on the other end, but it's still crazy that we were a one-possession game with, whatever it was, a minute and a half with that type of discrepancy. It's like you can play as hard as you want to, fly around, but the best offense and the most demoralizing thing for a defense is, 20 seconds of good defense and then easy putback or, second, third opportunity. So we know we're small out there at times, but we got to play bigger than we are. There were a lot of breakdowns on just box outs because they had 5 out most of the time with a 7-footer in there, and those possessions matter.
Steph, why do you think the defensive consistency has been so hard to stick with this year?
I don't know. I think we've had, some bright spots, some games that we've shown we could do it for 48 minutes, and we've had some duds. Even tonight we had ebbs and flows. Whatever the answer is, it's a reminder that you have to, fly around, be on a string, not have mental errors where you're letting guys get to their strong hands and, game plan discipline type stuff. And I think we've struggled with that part, especially tonight, letting guys just drive right down the paint, and then we have to put pressure on our bigs to figure out if they're going to, guard the rim or guard the ball, like stuff like that. Over the course of a game, you start chasing a little bit.
Steph, how frustrating is it when you guys are up by 11 and then the turnovers start happening, the isolated shots start happening, the ball movement doesn't keep going, and then it allows them to get back in the game like that?
Yeah, like I said, we felt like, I felt like we did enough, to win in that middle or beginning to the middle of the fourth. It started to kind of unravel a little bit, but there are clearly things that we can do better as a team to, maintain that level that we have for certain parts of the game. And I think a lot of that is just mindfulness, no matter who's out there, again, being in the right spots defensively, understanding what their tendencies are, and, just trying to play a little bit smarter on both ends of the floor, especially defensively.
You guys are going to get an off day and 2 practices in the next 4 days. Like, how necessary and needed right now is, like, practice and rest, I guess?
Practice helps for sure. We got to be able to sit and watch film, then go out and, drill some stuff. It's not like you'll be out there playing 5-on-5, but the difference between the mental work that you do on a daily and the physical of, going through reps, some of the teaching points, being able to see how the adjustments can help us be in better position when it comes to game time. Certain lineups out there that we have that we know are going to be on the floor for certain stretches, getting those guys together to get comfortable and get a better chemistry, understanding what we're doing. So it'll help for sure, but it's all good till you got to go out and do it on the court, and we'll see how we respond.
Steph, a more lighthearted one for you, but everybody's on sneaker watch now for you. Are you sending little sneakerhead messages with what you're wearing? How much have you enjoyed kind of showcasing what you have in your closet?
I'm just having fun. I'm enjoying, like you said, paying tribute to certain guys, different cities, different themes, and all of that. Like I said, I'm excited about the future. It's the first time I've worn something other than my own shoes, but I still love my shoes too.